Say what you want, but yo, Affirm been helping me out. There's a lot of sneakers, these sneakers right here, that I had to cop, but guess what? The price range was just too goddamn high for me. So I did what I had to do. Yeah, I finance sneakers. It might sound crazy, but yo, let me break it down to you why I did it and how I did it. Run it. Boss. Play no games, I break the end of law. At the top, I check the altitude. Team Rock is how I'm blasting off. Forget the price, I don't care what the cost. So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the page. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Squin TV. And I know it's been a while. It's been a week or so. Yeah, well, I'm back. I was just, a little busy, but enough about that. Let's talk about the video right now. I hope you guys are doing well, but let's just do this real quick before we get into the video. You see that subscribe button? I don't normally do this, but yo, smash that right there, so beat him up. Beat up that subscribe button and subscribe to your boy's page, and don't forget to drop a like, because you're gonna love the information that I'm about to tell you guys. Right now, we're gonna talk about Affirm. And I know a lot of people thought about this, and I know you guys want to do it, but you're scared. And I'm gonna tell you why you should. I'm gonna ease your mind and tell you why you should use Affirm. Now, Affirm is a loaning company that you could use to finance sneakers. I know it sounds weird because you finance shoes, you could finance an apartment, you could finance a house, but why would you finance sneakers? I don't know, but as a sneakerhead, you definitely might want to look into this. A lot of people might think you're broke, that's why you're doing it. Yeah, honestly, don't let those type of individuals steer you away from doing what you want to do and how you do it. That actually happened to me the first time I wanted to use Affirm. So this happened, I want to say 2 years ago. I actually wanted to cop the Off-White Jordan 1s, what is it, the UNCs? Love those shoes, still gonna cop. That's my next Affirm cop. But anyway, the way I went about it was I asked 3 different type of people. I asked a non-sneakerhead, I asked a sneakerhead, and I asked a financial advisor. The reason why those 3 people is important is because it helped me figure out how I should go about buying these sneakers. The reason why I asked a non-sneakerhead is because you have to understand their mindset when it comes to financing. So I literally asked somebody, hey, I'm a sneakerhead, I love my sneakers. How do you feel about me buying sneakers with a loan? And they was like, wait, what do you mean? And I broke it down to them. So basically, here's my theory. Well, here's my reasoning for using Affirm. When it comes to Affirm, you don't have to put up all the cash right there to buy a pair of sneakers. For instance, the Travis Scott one, these bad boys, you guys know how much I spent on these. I spent about $2,000 on these sneakers right here. But did I drop $2,000 one time? Hell no, there was no goddamn way I was gonna save up $2,000 just to give somebody else, me, for work my hard money and give you $2,000 in one drop. Nah. I affirmed these bad boys, and I actually affirmed 5 sneakers in my collection. That's why I want to talk about this in this video. Now you might be thinking, hey Squin, you said you spent $2,000. Yeah, I did spend $2,000 in the total of how much this sneakers cost. But in reality, it never cost me $2,000. It actually cost me $381 for 12 months. Yeah, for 1 whole year, it took me to pay off the sneaker. Now you might think, why waste your time paying somebody $381? Why would you do that? Just save up the money and drop it right there. Or you could have waited, bozo. Well, guess what? Shut up and listen. Please, just hear me out. Hear me out. Now, this right here, when I said I paid $381 a month, it made sense to me. You know why? You know how much sneakers drop in 1 month? Let's talk about Nikes alone. There's about 4 different Nikes a week. There is about 1 or 2 Jordans a week. Now, let's say there is about 16 drops, right? Let's say there's 16 drops a month. There's times when I want to buy all these sneakers, but then I remember I gotta pay this off. And I would rather have this in my collection than a whole bunch of GRs that I'm gonna send to Jamaica after a few months because I don't like them no more. But this right here, I actually love the shoes, and I'm actually gonna keep it in my collection for the long haul. So why not spend the money, and why not do it smart? And why not do it in a way that's better for me? Now, once again, hear me out. This sneaker cost me $381 a month. that means I had to pass up on a regular GR. When I mean a regular GR, that means I pass up on a regular GR. When I say a regular GR, we're talking this. A regular Jordan, a regular GR shoe will cost you about $190, $204 after tax. Let's not talk about shipping if you live in certain places like me. Now let's do the math. Let's say you pick up 4 GR Jordans, right? Because you like them, they look nice, and they're cheaper than buying this. Remember, this retailed for $180, I think, but it resells for about $1,200 to $1,700. This right here is a GR shoe that you could buy because it's not limited. It's not limited like this. It's a GR, general release. It's gonna be everywhere. Foot Locker, Foot Action, Jimmy Jazz, everywhere. Now this is $190, but let's add that tax. This is $204. Now $204 times 4 is gonna be about $816 a month. You guys spend $816 a month on Jordan GRs that you might not even like. You're just buying it because, yo, you don't want to drop the money for this. But think about it. Instead of buying 4 of these, you might as well would have saved money and put it towards this if you really wanted to save. Or you could look at this shoe and say, forget about it. I'm not going to buy it because the money that I'm going to spend on that shoe, I'm going to put it into this shoe. I'm going to invest. You hear that word? That big financial word? Here's where the financial advisor come in now. Now, I'm going to spend $381 a month on this instead of $816 on GR sneakers that I like because I have the money to spend. Now, the reason why I said I used a financial advisor because I went to him like, hey, I need your help. I'm going to do this and I want to know if it's a good investment. And he actually said, it's 50-50 because if you're not going to do the payments that has an interest fee, it makes no sense. You're not building your credit. Yeah, y'all didn't know that, right? Affirm builds your credit. So my first time dealing with Affirm was actually with these Sakai's right here. Now this Sakai, I bought it before it dropped just to make sure, and it ran me about, I want to say $450. Now, $450 is not a bad price. But you have certain pay plans that you could do. You could do 3 months, 4 months, or a year. Like what I did with the Travis Scott's, a year. Now this, I did 3 months. Because I did 3 months and it was only $400 and something, the interest fee was 0. Which means I was only giving somebody, I want to say it was $168 a month for 3 months. That's simple. That's me not picking up an Air Max. That was an easy no-brainer. I'm gonna do it because I'd rather have these shoes in my hand than a regular GR. And that's the fun part with Affirm. You can actually pick how you do your payments. 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. I recommend that if you guys want to knock it out of the way real quick, if you're gonna make a purchase that's only $400, well, $400 to $600, do the 3 months. If you're gonna do something that's between $600 to $800, do the 6 months. However, if you're making a big purchase, $1,000 and up, definitely take a year because then it's gonna affect your credit because you're gonna have that interest fee. Yes, the interest fee means you're paying more than what the sneakers actually cost, but it's gonna help you build your credit at the same time. You get a dope shoe that you love, maybe a grill, and you build your credit score. And I'm not saying it doesn't work. I actually built my credit score a few points because I bought certain sneakers. However, when I'm just lazy and I don't want to spend $200 at that moment, I'd rather spend $50, and that's how I got this one. I got this using Affirm just because I didn't feel like spending $200 at the time. I felt like doing $50. So I chopped it up in a way where I'll spend only $50, no interest fees. That's it. And it helps you build your trust with Affirm that they will give you money when you want the bigger grill buy. So this is still sitting. I could have bought this the very next week, but I had a video plan and I wanted the shoe now, but I didn't want to spend the money. So you could have the money, don't want to spend it, want a cheaper route, Affirm. Now it might sound crazy. I know this is a lot of information to take in, but Hear me out once again, guys. Comment down below. How do you feel about Affirm? Like, do you guys think I'm bugging just because I did Affirm for a few sneakers? As in, I'd rather finance the sneaker than save up and buy the sneaker? Or do you guys think that you rather save up the money and then give it to somebody and just call it a day? You feel better saving up $2,000 for 4 months and then giving that hard saved money to somebody else instead of just doing Affirm. I mean, I don't want to save up $2,000 just to drop $2,000. I'd rather do Affirm and drop 300 right there, so 300 right there, so 300 over there, so like here and there I'll pay it off. That's just how I feel about this whole situation. And I'm not gonna stop using Affirm. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of sneakers on my Affirm list that I'm gonna scroll through and be like, you know what, I'll get this today. Because sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. And I will pass on certain sneakers because I have something else to take care of. And that goes back to my whole thing when it comes to like sneaker collecting. Quality over quantity. You don't want to buy a whole bunch of GRs just because you have the money and yeah, I got it because, you know, they're cool. Nah, buy stuff you actually love. Like, I love these. I love these. Every shoe in my collection I love. Yes, I have a whole bunch of GR shoes, but I still have my bangers, my heaters to show you guys like, yo, I'm in this for the long haul. The first one is going to be the Atmos Duck Camos. Now, I heard these was releasing, like I said in my video before, and it did not release in this colorway, and I got pissed. This is a grail. Bah! If you guys know me, I love this sneaker right here. And that's why I just jump on Affirm. I'm like, yo, forget it, Affirm. Spend that money by month. And that's why I pass on a whole bunch of sneakers. Like, I wanted the 14s, I passed on those. There's so much sneakers I want and I just pass on because I have a grail sneaker in my collection and I have to pay my dues. Pay back what I owe. Another shoe is this bad boy right here. I wasn't in Chicago when these dropped, but I had to get my hands on this. This is the Yeezy Quantums. Do you see how fire this shoe is? You think I wasn't gonna have this in my collection? Yeah, it's dropping again. You could have waited. No. I don't want to hear that coulda wait, shoulda wait, nada. Because you guys already see how the bots are. All right? They're dangerous. They're almond dangerous. Woo! R.I.P. Pop. I've bought so many sneakers throughout my lifetime that I know what I'm talking about. There's 2 sneakers right here that's sitting on my dresser because I don't want them no more. And I'm waiting for my parents to tell me that they're going to send a barrel to Jamaica. And I'm going to ship those out too because I don't need them. At the time, I love how they look. I love the sneaker. But now, I don't really want them. And it sucks. So that's how I look at it now when using Affirm. I get to buy the sneakers I actually love. And I don't have to drop the whole bunch of cash that people's asking for. I could drop it here, there, and I'll be swell. But please, let me know. Have you guys ever used Affirm? If you have, let me know your favorite Affirm pickup. The last one I'm paying off is actually the Quantums. After I pay off the Quantums, I'm going to pick up another sneaker on Affirm. And that's how I do it. I buy one, paid off, buy another, paid off. But that's about it, guys. Like I said, I'm going to continue to use Affirm. I have no shame in my game, and I will not save $2,000 and drop it one time unless it's a pair of like designers or something. But that's designers, that's a whole nother thing. When it comes to sneakers that retail for a set price and you're paying resale, I don't think you should save up money just to drop it one time. Use Affirm. Don't care what your friend's saying. You're still gonna get your fire sneakers. You're gonna pay off your bill because you're responsible. So who cares, guys? But yo, love, manners, and always respect. I'm out.